Hello everybody, I'm the Food on King, and today I'm going to be doing a rather fun video. So here you can see a pretty normal looking list of every single slime in Slime Rancher, not including Gordo's, the Tar for some reason, Feral Slimes, and the Twinkle Slime, but I don't think anyone cares about the Twinkle Slime. But today I'm going to be doing something very fun. Now, a normal tier list, this one seems to be very annoying. I can't find a very good one, but what? And I'm too lazy to make my own, but I'm going to be ranking every single slime in Slime Rancher, minus the ones I just mentioned, based on how well they would act as a pet. Also, I just noticed the tar. It's here, and it's very happy. Anyway, so we have the Slime Rancher wiki right over here. Let's just go to slimes. And we have a lot of slimes. For some reason, the Slime Rancher 2 ones are... Oh, never mind. Here they are. Ta-da, found them. But, yeah, here's all of the slimes in Slime Rancher 1 and 2. And we're going to be going over every single one and deciding if they would make a good pet or not. Yeah, let's get started. First, pink slime. Should be pretty easy. First, eats everything. Favorite food, doesn't have one. It's docile. And yeah, that part doesn't matter. Pink slime's most common, yeah. Going to the Slimepedia entries, because these are the big ones. And so we're mostly gonna, okay, Slimeology, that one's not that useful for this, Rancher Risks, but not much to worry about. Soft, squishy, very heavy. So they could create larvas and towers, but I doubt many people are gonna have slimes as pets, and it's probably gonna be pretty fun. And Florts, it's pretty okay. Slime Rancher 2. And then oh my gosh, the wiki is so hard to navigate. Pink slime button Slime Rancher 2 has the exact same entries. Okay. Not everything will be like that though. Yeah, but this one's like pretty basic. No upsides, but not really any downsides. Let's put it in B tier. Pretty safe. Next slime, also we're not going on the list that you have here, going down here. Tabby slime eats meat. Favorite food is the stony hen. It has many things. Blah 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 blah. It's basically just a cat, which already works very well as a pet. Rancher Risks. Doesn't mean any harm. Of course, it's docile, as you can see up there. But it says likes fruit and veggies, even though they don't eat them. And yeah, but I mean, once again, that doesn't really affect anything. And it's basically just a cat, which means that there is an upside. A tier. Anyway, next we have the Phosphorus slime. Rancher Risks. It's basically just a pink slime, but it only eats thermal, you know. It only eats fruit, which is okay. But basically, problem is it dies if it is ever exposed to the light. It'll just die. That's not good. So we're gonna put it in D tier, even though it's like super cute and stuff. If it ever just sits in the sun, it just dies. So that is really bad. Don't want that. So you could do it, but it would be very hard, and it'll die very quickly. Honey slime. Don't know why it's doing this one before like rock slime and stuff, but Okay, just going down this list. Ah, that's the Slime Rancher 2 slimes, that's why. Oh, well. Honey Slime is next anyway. Honey Slime. Rated Hyper Sweet Slime. Okay. Super sweet and stuff. Greatest danger. Super sweetest. Super sweet. They're the sweetest for some reason. Probably because they are honey. Very cool. But yeah, they're fine. And of course, like the pink slime and the tabby slime, where the only problems is they can cause more largos and tars. That doesn't really matter because you're probably not going to have many other slimes near you because you're not on a ranch. So they're probably fine. I'm going to put it with there, except I'm actually going to move that down and those down too because I don't want to keep those too high. You know, I think this is better because honey slime, the only upside is you can sell it for money. Tabby slime is just like pet. Anyway, next up, puddle slime. Pretty good. Don't need to feed it. And it says they aren't risky to manage, just require a fair bit of maintenance. If you've played the game, you'd probably know about that. And they eat water. That is just it. They don't have anything else. And I think because of that, it works perfectly, because if people like fish, they should like this cute little thing. Of course, it is a bit shy, but, you know, it doesn't really matter as long as you don't have more than 3 in the same pond or whatever you want to keep it in. I do recommend a pond, though. Works perfectly. Just sits there all day. You can watch it. Super cute. Plays with its toys. And it doesn't really require anything as long as you don't have any other slimes. So, pretty good. Doesn't require anything. Hunter slime. This one's gonna be fun. Then we have this, which is a cousin of the tabby slime, which means it's probably pretty similar. Basically the same, eats the same things. It's basically just an upgraded version of the same slime. Keen senses to detect prey. And, I mean, that's fine. Your pets are probably going to learn where the food is anyway. Hunter slime, additionally, wild nature. Any larga will always be feral, that's fine. Again, like the others, we're ignoring the fact that they can turn into ferals and tars, because while that is an issue, should mostly be fine, as long as you don't have any others. And, yeah. That's it, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's on tier with, like, well, of course it's like the tabby slime. So yeah, let's just play with the tabby slime. It's basically just tabby slime, but it looks cuter. And, yeah. These guys are my personal favorites, so I'm kind of biased, but, yeah. Who cares? Quantum slime. They're cool. And, yeah, that's it. Quantum slimes. Now, this is probably going to be the first one that isn't a great pet, besides the phosphorus. Very difficult to manage because they can teleport. That's it. They're just pink slimes, but they can teleport anywhere. They eat fruit. Point is, if they can teleport, they can get anywhere, do anything, can just leave you. So I think it's going to have to go with the phosphorus slime. Yeah, you can technically manage it, but it's going to be very hard. If you're wondering, F is just like, you can't do it. Dervish slime. This one is probably going to be like an F. Dervish slime, despite looking really cool, it can cause a bunch of chaos because, yeah, sure, it's mainly normal. It loves to, like, ride around and stuff, and that's cool. But, problem is, if it's very agitated, so if you aren't, like, constantly feeding it, giving it constant attention, it'll definitely cause a problem. A tornado. It'll just summon a tornado, and it can just do that. So we're actually going to put that in F, because in the game, yeah, sure, it doesn't do anything except move all your stuff around. But on top of that, already being super annoying and dangerous, especially in real life. Like, imagine you're just doing homework, super hard working, and then you have your computer and you're googling things, writing down notes, and then you have a notebook and piece of paper or something, and you're writing down like a massive essay, and then because you weren't paying enough attention, your Dervish Slime just launches all that out of the window. Dervish Slime is definitely enough. Tangle Slime. These guys are going to be annoying. Tangle Slimes are slimes with flowers on their head and blah 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 blah. Tangle Slime can be harmful on the ranch if they're not well fed at all times. Basically, they can just pick up anything from anywhere. They can send vines underneath the ground and pick up anything. And while I guess that isn't as bad as the Dervish Slime, it's probably going to be a lot like all of the other glass desert slimes where they just are very, very dangerous. And, yeah. And also, okay. So, they, of course, can eat anything they want, grab anything they want, do anything they want, but they also cause pollen, which is just annoying. It'll probably set off allergies, super annoying, makes everyone angry. Not as bad as the Dervish Slime, where it's literally causing you harm, but not good. Anyway, next one, Saber Slime. This is fun. Blah 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 long extinct. It is in the wilds. It's only ever a Largo, so this one's weird. It's confusing. But Saber Slime, which you can now get in Slime Rancher 2, so it isn't only a Largo anymore. But they're very, very annoying, and oh my gosh. Basically, the entire point of Saber Slime, except for Slime Rancher 2, is that they just attack everything, and yeah. Let's check their Slime Rancher 2 though, because, you know. Okay. Yeah. About the same. It is larvable and has a favorite food. I do love what they did with it. It's so much. It's awesome. I love it. But, okay, so yeah, they're mostly fine. So not as bad as they are in Slime Rancher 1, but we do have to take into account both. So I'm just gonna put it with the pink slime. It's pretty normal. Also, what? There's a Yoki slime? How did I never know this? What? What does it do? What? Huh? I've never. Okay, well, we're not gonna do the Yoki slime. Unless it's on the list. It isn't. Yeah, we're not doing that one. I do not understand that. I've never found one, and I probably never will. Anyway, so next up we have Rock Slime. Should be pretty fine. Just don't boop it. Yeah. It also rolls around the box on things, so I'm gonna put it there. It's not the best. No S tier, but I bet we'll get one. Cause you know. Anyway, next up, Red Slime. Do not keep these. Yeah, okay. Seems pretty normal, but, you know, it just does damage if you're near it for too long, and I don't think it's great, so we're gonna put it, like, with all of these. You know, honestly, I think we should move these up. Move that there, move that there, move that there, leave that, move that up, move that down. Okay, this makes more sense. I was afraid there were gonna be too many S ones, but oh well. Boom slime. I really don't need to cover it at all. It's with the dervish slime. It literally causes explosions. And also, military organizations value their highly destructive capabilities for medical technology and other research. Awesome. But yeah, these guys are cool. And yeah, they just explode and deal damage. And I doubt you want something that explodes. Anyway, there's that. Anyway, next up, crystal slime. Crystal slimes, they're rock slimes, but more dangerous. I don't need to say any more than that. We're just gonna put them below. I'm not really doing it based on, but I'm not doing in between tiers ratings, but yeah. I'm just gonna put it there. Fire slime. I mean, okay. You'd think this would be a lot worse, but like, you know, it shouldn't be too bad. Like, if you have like a fireplace, just throw it in the fireplace. It's a fire, and also you just put in wood and it does the fire stuff for you. So it could be helpful. It sounds a lot worse than it actually is. So I'll put it like these guys that aren't great, but they're fine. They're not gonna do anything bad. Anyway, next up, mosaic slime. When I said that every single slime phase in the glass desert is going to really, really suck. Yeah, the mosaic slime. Single slime is slightly better, but because everything in the glass desert is considered an end game slime, they want it to be worth a lot, which is why they'll have 75 as the default value. However, they're extremely dangerous. All of them are very dangerous, especially in real life. In the game, they're actually pretty fine. You can just deal with them. But in real life, if there's a slime, that will literally cause little things to come down and light fires all over the place. And it's not like the fire slime where they're controlled, you know, in an area that you put the slime. It is just constantly causing fires all over the place. It is definitely an F tier. Okay, next up, we're going into these. Quicksilver slime, I don't think you can do these. But I mean, you technically could, but I don't think it would be great. No, wrong one. You want to be great. You just run away. Glitch slime. They're yeah, it's something. It's a special slime. It's kind of just there. It's a slime that's in one of the 3 mini games. So I'm gonna create a new tier, add row below, and we're gonna call it mini. Okay. Let's change this to pink. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Okay. We're just gonna set this as just can't. Just can't. That's it. You just can't. And we put these two here because you just can't do them. It's not like they're you could theoretically do it, but they're too dangerous. these are just impossible to do. Anyway, skipping that one. Largo Slimes, Gordo Slimes, and the Party Gordo we're skipping. And then we have, and Twinkle Slime, because it's Twinkle Slime, and I don't think I've ever seen anything about it. But then we have Lucky Slime and Gold Slime. Lucky Slime, I know it'd be a bit hard to have, but we're putting it up in actually its own tier. So we're gonna move this up. Add row above. Amazing. Amazing. Now we're gonna make this blue. Yeah, sure. It tries to run away. Well, it doesn't even run away, it just despawns. But as long as you always have something watching it, so it never despawns like it does in the game. Okay, as long as it never despawns, it's basically just a tabby slime, which is already an S tier, except it generates infinite money. And I know technically everything does. But those are like plorts that you can try and sell and blah 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 blah. And the only slime that we moved up specifically for its plorts are because they're super sweet and they can be used in cooking. But we're ignoring the fact that you can sell them. But this one just generates money. Obviously it's gonna be really good. Anyway, Gold Slime, technically really good, but once again, you just can't. But because unlike the Lucky Slime, which is just there and it just exists and it gives you infinite money, it gives you a whole lot of money. But there's a reason the achievement where you get 3 gold plorts from the Gold Slime is one of the hardest achievements in the game. You just you can't do it. It's so hard. Anyway, Slime Rancher 2. We only have a few left. Also, the Tar F tier. It's technically possible, because if we're saying we can do the Lucky Slime, then we can do the Tar as well, because it follows similar rules. But it's the exact opposite. For Lucky Slime, it spawns, and as long as you're still near it, it'll constantly generate infinite money. The Tar will kill everything. In fact, we're actually going to make another new tier for this. Add row below. And we are going to name it... Okay, well, never mind. One sec, let me fix this. We're just going to make it like gray, and name it Tar. The Tar tier. You can't. Well, it's not like these where it's impossible. It will kill everyone. No. Anyway, Slime Rancher 2. Cotton Slimes. You know. But this seems to be pretty normal. It just bounces around. Bop-dep-doo. And yeah. I mean, they're normal. I'll put them with the Honey Slime. They're really cute and stuff. They don't really cause many problems, so I'll put them there. You know what? No, we're putting them in S tier. People already have like, rabbits as pets. You should be able to have it. And the Flutter Slime. This is odd. As in, it only eats Moondew Nectar. Yeah, and I mean, they literally just fly. It's not like, it doesn't like, darn it. The Baddie Slime or the Phosphorus Slime. The Phosphorus Slimes, they can bounce up and then float in the air for a little bit. Baddie Slimes, they like kind of hover. These guys hover, and then Phosphorus Slimes do like the flutter jump that Yoshi does, basically. And then the Flutter Slimes just straight up, they straight up fly. But people have birds. You know, it's perfectly fine. Except, guess what? This is the first time that what it eats is going into account. Besides the tar. But look at this. Moondew nectar. Look at this. Moondew nectar. You can't. You just can't do it. Unless you are specifically growing it, you can't really do it. But I do think that because of that, we will have to knock it down. Just but as long as you can get some sort of anything, like I don't know, if you can buy pet food, you can probably buy, I don't know, just like a whole lot of some sort of nectar. I'm assuming in the real world it'd eat something that isn't like any nectar. But the nectar part is still more annoying, and it will bump it down. So yeah, there's that one. Next up, we have darn it, where is it? Betty slimes. Basically the same thing, except they don't have the same problem, and yeah, I'm gonna put them there. Except, guess what? While in darkness, they go super hungry and eat everything, and eat like a lot. And then the sun, they get freaked out and they hate it. So once again, knocking it down. Not a bit more. You know, let's put on here to flutter and honey. So there's that. I mean, you can probably figure out. Alright, that one was that. Angler slime. They are basically just there. They don't do a whole lot, but the only thing they do that is really different than anything else is they have like a little lantern, and it just is really, really, really light, really bright, and it can stun chickens and even other slimes. But the thing is, in Slime Rancher, it doesn't affect you at all. It's annoying, but it's fine. So we're just gonna put that here. And then last, we only have one more slime. We have the ringtail slime. Ta-da! Again, it's so cute. They are just always hungry. That's it. And yeah, it just eats so much. Basically, what it does is it will always eat forever. It just never stops eating. Except once it is full, it continues eating, but it stops producing plorts. But of course, plorts don't really matter in this. But the fact that they never stop eating, and they gave it its own category, mischievous, it's just not great. However, when it is during the day, they just freeze. So I don't know, it's a weird one. I think I'm gonna put it here. It's not impossible, but like, you know, it's not good at all. Yeah, it's like the phosphorus slime, except the exact opposite. Also, when it isn't, well, the phosphorus slime, during the day, it dies, but during the night, it just acts like a normal slime. Ringtail slime, during the day, it just does whatever. During the day, it freezes. It just pretends like it doesn't exist for a bit. During the night, eats forever. Well, I guess not really the opposite, but either way. And it's annoying. But either way, this is the tier list. Yeah, hope you liked it. I went through them all. And I'm going to do a quick recap of all of them. Everything this tier. it's impossible. It's not like they'll kill you. Impossible. It's you just can't do it. These guys are literally glitches in a simulation. These guys just run around, and they're like race slimes in a mini game. The gold slime disappears. Tar tries to kill you. Mosaic slime. It causes fires. Boom slime. It explodes. Turbo slime causes tornadoes. Ringtail slime eats forever. Crystal slime causes spikes. Rock slime, yeah, it's basically just a crystal slime, but doesn't also cause spikes. But you know, it still hurts if you touch it. Tangled slime eats everything and has pollen, which is annoying. Quantum slime teleports. Phosphorus slime disappears during the day. Fire slime sounds like it would be bad, but if you just put it in your fireplace, you'll be fine. Red slime, you could try it. It wouldn't go well, but you know, you could try it. And as long as you don't stay near it for too long, it should be okay, but I don't know, not the best. Saber slime, I mean, it's mostly just a normal slime, but you know, I have a feeling that it won't be that happy. A pink slime, it's like the basic slime. It is super basic. Not really any problems with it, but not really any, good things about it. Angler slime, once again, there's only one problem, but it's like actually like a pet that you can have as a pet. Same with Betty, Flutter. They're all bad things, but they're usually mostly fine. And they're just really cute and happy and are literally just kind. Honey slime. It's basically just a pink slime, except it also produces plorts that can be used in cooking. And if you have a honey and a flutter slime, then guess what? You can use the honey from the honey slime to feed the flutter slime. Boom! Puddle slime. You just give it like a pond or something, and it just does. It just exists. It doesn't have any problems, and you can get it a toy, and it just will have fun. Just don't freak it out. Hunter slime. It's literally just a cat, and it can turn invisible, and it knows where all the food is. Tabby slime, exactly. It's just a cat. That's it. It is just a cat. Same with the, darn it, why can't I freaking remember what that slime is? Cotton slime. Why can't I remember that? You know, again, just a normal pet. And then amazing, lucky slime, it's just a tabby slime. And tabby slime's an S tier, except it produces infinite 1A. And that is my entire Slime Rancher pet tier list.